ලෝකෙ හැටියට කොහොමද හිතන්නේ මේ ටිකට්ස් උඟ කරන් තියෙනවා ඒක ගැන මොනවද හිතන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම සතුටුයි මේ සීරීස් එක ගොඩක් ඉම්පෝටන්ට් සීරීස් එකක්. පාකිස්තාන සීරීස් එකෙන් පස්සේ මම ඉංජිනේරියක් කරාවේ. මම හිතනවා මේ සීරීස් එකේ මම කන්ට්‍රෝල් කරා.
මේ තන්තිල් මොනවද වෙන්නේ දැන් චුට්ටක් පන්දු පිටිකරවන්ට යෝග වෙලා තියෙන්නේ?
අතන දැන් ටිකක් පිටිකරවන්ට යෝග සංස්කාරයක් පත් වෙලා තියෙනවා. මම අපි හෙටුදී
Any questions?
Just so we can talk about, you played the first test, an injury, to come back and do that.
After his injury, he got 1 week's rest, and finally, like he thought he has to do well, and he's come back and he's happy with his performance.
Andrew, අදෝසේ දවස් පටන් ගන්නකොට කොයි වගේ ඉලක්කයක්ද තිබුණේ කණ්ඩායමට?
ඇත්තටම දවස් පටන් ගද්දී අපි ප්ලෑන් එකේ තිබේ ඉන්වයිට්මන්ට් ඉන්දියන් කණ්ඩායම උල්ලව් කරන්න. ඉතින් අපි සතුටු වෙනවා ඒ කඩේ
How important is it for a fast bowler in the subcontinent not to get carried away with these pitches like this? You're not used to seeing grass, or you see something like that. How do you keep your focus on what you're doing?
ඇත්තටම අපි මෙයාගේ තන්තිල කම්මනේ ලංකා කලාපෝදී ඉතින් අපි සාමාන්‍ය පන්දවන ජෝගේ නැති තන්තිලක වුණත් හොඳ ලයින් ඇන්ඩ් දෙක බෝල් කරලා දේශීය මේ තරගේ බෝල් කරනවා.
He's also surprised for hitting wickets like this, great top, but he kept it simple, bowled at the line and left, and he's happy to get what he got.
මොන වගේ පන්දු යැවීම එන්නෙන් හොඳ වෙලා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා අන්තිම අවුරුදු දෙක තුනේ. දැන් ඉස්සරහට මොනවාද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම ඉස්සරහට මම මේ ක්‍රීඩා ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. සෑම අවස්ථාවකදීම
තාක්ෂණික ඉස්සරහ මොනවද ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම තාඩියක් පන්දු ටීම් කරන්නට සාකරන්න plan එක කණ්ඩායම ජයග්‍රහණය තමයි plan එකක් වෙන්නේ. මොකද කණ්ඩායම පොසිටිව් විදිහට තමයි හිතන්නේ. අපි කොහොමද ජයග්‍රහණය කරා යන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ.
What he says is that they are going for a win, and they are thinking of playing positive tomorrow, and all goes well, and they hope to win the match. Clear?
තන්තිල්ලේ පන්දුවන්නන්ට සෑහෙන වාසිදායක වෙනවා. නමුත් ප්‍රතිකරණ දෙන්න ස්ථාවර වුණාට පස්සේ දවා ගැනීමේ අපහසුතාවක් තියෙනවා නේද?
ඇත්තටම තන්තිල්ල අන්ස්පන්දිල් ප්‍රතිකරණ අමාරු ආදිනට. නමුත් ටිකක් සෙට්මන්ට් පස්සේ බැච් එකට උදේ වෙන්නේ.
අපි දකිනවා මේ බ්‍රේක් ඔබේ වේගයත් එක්ක මේක පන්දු යන මොකද ලෝකල් පන්දු යොදා ගන්නවා. නමුත් මේ තරගයේදී අපි ඒ තරම් දැක්කේ නැහැ ලෝකල් පන්දු යොදා ගන්නවා. ඒකට හේතුව මේ සම්පූර්ණ ස්වභාවයේද පිපිලීම වෙන නිසා ඒක හේතුව ගන්නවා නැත්නම් වෙනත් එකක්.
ඇත්තටම තන්තිල්ල ස්වභාවයට තන්තිල්ල පන්දුවරයක දාගෙන වෙයි පන්දුවක් යනවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒකෙන් හඳුන ලෝකල් ගන්න බැලුවේ ලෝකල් පන්දු එන්ටගේ යාපම හොඳයි කියලා
and the position in which the team finds itself going tomorrow, because it's very similar to what happened in Sara. So, that?
See, talking about the challenges we faced as a batting group in this series was totally different when we started playing in Gaul. The wicket there was completely different, and then again at Pisara we played, the wicket was different, and coming again here to SSC. For me, started batting at 3 and then 5. So obviously, when you bat a different position, you have to have a different mindset. So that's what happened to me as well. Although I feel I should have done a bit more with my bat, to be honest. But I'll definitely take what I've done. But yeah, talking about this game, we stand in a very good position right now. Giving them the target of 386 on a wicket like that, which has something for the bowler throughout the day, whether it's spinners or the fast bowlers. Spinners have also been in the game. If you see Sri Lankan spinners, they've taken wickets. Most of the wickets has been taken by seamers, but the spinners has also taken some wicket. So going into the 5th day, obviously it will assist spinners a little bit, but fast bowlers have been doing the job for us in this game. They bowl really well, so yeah, I expect nothing but to come out and give the same effort as we did in the first inning. Batting on the 5th day, chasing, having a target of 380 plus is never easy for any opposition. So I feel we just have to come out tomorrow and do what we did in Pisara. The same situation. They were 3 down, and we had a very similar target there as well. So yeah, one more job and we are through.
Kaushik?
Kaushik from you all say that you don't read newspapers, you don't watch TV a lot, you don't really know what's said of you, but you must have known that a lot of criticism of your batting in the media. Just from your mindset perspective, how have you managed to cope with all that? With the expectations from outside, from your own expectations?
I have zero expectation outside. I really, as I said, and I will stick to it, what happens outside is irrelevant to me. Because what happens outside is not going to help my cricket. What is going to help my cricket is me working hard, doing what I've been doing in the nets, getting better as a player every day, and I will stick to it. It has happened to me in the past, and till you play, it will keep happening. As a sportsman, no one goes through a very clean patch. They'll have some sort of up and down in their career. So I'm no different. I stand in a position where I can say things have been up and down, but as long as I'm enjoying my cricket, nothing can stop me. I'm really having a good time in the middle, enjoying with the boys, enjoying the victories we are having, and yeah, and I'm a very positive person. I look to think ahead, what is ahead of me, and going into this test match again. I wanted to make a contribution. You will not score 100 all the time, but any sort of contribution which will help your team win is more than enough.
Sydney?
As of now, there's a lot of competition for batting spots. Choose about 5-6 people, and how much pressure is it when you actually go on realizing that every innings that you have to play is need to play a really solid innings?
I don't know. See, it's the pressure I feel will be on the management and the captain to decide the level, not me. I have to play my game when I get an opportunity. So that's how I look at it.
Bharat, and I would request Sharda and Chetan to be careful. Please, Bharat is asking a question.
Rohit, like today, you got 50 and then you fell to a
top edge, pull shot. And whenever that happens, or whenever that has happened in your career, everybody talks about Rohit Sharma throwing wicket away. Do you like just focusing on today's?
I need to understand what is throwing a wicket means according to you.
No.
Throwing a wicket, I need to understand that so that next time when I go, I should be really careful.
My follow-up question was like, do you think about it?
No, first make him understand that.
Throwing a wicket away, I guess what people mean is like you're set and you've gone for a shot which maybe you shouldn't have. That's my understanding.
At the point of time in the innings.
At the time that went for that particular. Right. So that's. So I'll continue my question. And then that's what gets spoken about like everywhere. So like, for example, today, like, do you look at it as throwing a wicket away, or do you just look at it as like a mistimed shot?
I mean, I don't know how to explain that, but if you look at the game, carefully, the first morning I played that shot. I think it was Pradeep who was bowling from this end, and I played a very similar shot which got me 4 runs. I'm sure all of you all sitting here must have clapped. So that's how it works. That's my shot. I play that every time. So I'm not going to shy away playing my shots. I will back myself, and whenever I bat, I always have an intent to score runs, not to just be there and survive. My intent had always been very clear, to go after the bowlers, and that's how I want to play my cricket. To stay ahead of the bowler's mind. So yeah, that's what I try and do always. Sometimes that ball could have just gone little behind him, could have fetched me 6 runs, but it went straight into his hand. It's unfortunate, but that's my shot. I keep playing it. It gets me runs also. So as I said, I'm not going to shy away from playing shots.
Chetan.
Rohit, you spoke about the challenges of batting at different positions. And whenever we ask batsmen and Indian batsmen, and they say they are ready to bat at any position that they want, but personally, and please can you give a clear answer? Did you prefer continue to bat at number 3 personally, or throughout the series, at least this series, for once completely?
I mean, it's really important what captain and the management wants from his batting order.
That's fine, I'm just talking about your personal preference.
Personal preference is to bat wherever the team asks me to. That's all I can answer, because I know if you ask anyone, they're not going to say this is my number. Nowhere it's written in the world that okay, number 4 belongs to this one, number 3 belongs to this one. So I'm just explaining. If you understand, then very good. Otherwise, it's
and nothing else. That if you personally felt that you wanted to bat throughout the series at number 3, that's all.
Yeah, as a batsman, you want to bat as up the order possible to get more opportunities and to face more balls and to score big runs. But see, again, the management felt that I should bat at 5. They came and spoke to me, and I was okay to do whatever they asked me to, because same thing happened to me in ODIs as well. They felt I should open because of whatever abilities I have. So yeah, I mean, I agreed to whatever they want me to do, and I just do it. I cannot have my own preference, because it's a team game. It's very important what your team wants from you.
Last question, Kaushik.
Just a word on the entire batting effort today. When you had partnerships, small partnerships, but crucial partnerships right through the innings in these conditions, and just the application. Can you just talk about how from Virat till Umesh?
And the weather. About the weather.
The weather, I think it was good. Wasn't it? Yeah, see, I mean, when we started off, it was pretty hot. It's tough conditions to play in Sri Lanka. But yeah, when we went to bat in, the idea was the first 15-20 minutes, half an hour maybe, we have to be cautious because that's when the team wants to take wickets and get back into the game. And we being 24-3, right? 24-3 when we ended yesterday's play. So we wanted to analyze the first 20 minutes what is happening, and who are their main wicket takers, and I'm sure they are also tired. They bowled so many overs. So the first 20-25 minutes we didn't got much runs, and then once we we had enough time in the middle. We started playing shots, and it was good. You know, every small little partnership on this kind of wicket is very crucial, because there's something for the bowlers throughout the day. You know, if you put the ball in the right areas, there's something happening. So, you know, so the idea was to just build small partnership. We spoke in the middle that, you know, we want to create 20-run partnership, 30-run partnership. We were not looking too far ahead of getting 150, 200-run partnership. You know, if you have seen the game, how it has gone. You know, 312 is the highest score, you know, we scored. So it's not a high-scoring ground, surely. And then again, once Virat got out, you know, Stewart came in and he played some shots. Again, that's how he bats. We got that 50-run partnership in real quick time, and it was really important at that point of time, because, you know, the bowlers were tired and we wanted to capitalize on that, and we really did that. We did that really well. And then once I got out, you know, Naman and Stewie carried for a bit, and then Ashwin and Mishra again. You know, the lower order contribution in Test match is very important. We have always spoken about it, and I'm glad that, you know, eventually it's happening now. The lower order contribution in Test matches are very important. As you may have seen around the world, the best teams in the world, the number 7, 8, 9, 10, they contribute a lot. So it helps the team to get to a total where you want, and that's the reason we got 380 plus today as a target. And yeah, I mean, everybody contributed with bits and pieces, and I'm sure, again, as I said, we have a job to do tomorrow, and we'll focus on our bowling now tomorrow.
Gentlemen, I apologize, I can't take so many questions because the bus is leaving. I'll take one last question from Rasesh. I'm sorry, but the bus is waiting for us.
Like, how was it like sitting in the dressing room and watching that fair bit of drama between Ishant and Prasad and the way they walked off the field at the end of the game?
At the end of the game,
at the end of the Indian innings.
No, I wasn't. I was inside taking a massage, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. But yeah, I mean, all these things keeps happening, so it's not an issue. They're very good friends of the field. I think I just saw them having a cup of tea after the game, so which is good.
Thank you.